Well, welcome back to WIFR Morning Blend. We're just chatting because Nielsen Crowell is one of the things that Rockford Symphony Orchestra, Kevin Stites, principal pops conductor, does that show, as well as this one. That is going to be a huge opportunity for folks to meet. Elephant in the room, Ben Crawford, here's beautiful singing voice, star of Broadway, and you've worked together before. Kevin, thanks for being here.
Always a pleasure.
So this show that is coming up, explain for folks what it's all about and how the pops really fits into it.
Well, it's called Broadway and Beyond, starring Ben Crawford, Broadway Ben Crawford, and accompanied by the Rockford Symphony Orchestra. And it's an evening of Broadway hits, anywhere from Carousel to Dear Evan Hansen to Hamilton. In addition, Ben is singing some great Michael Bublé tunes and a little Billy Joel.
That's
so it's
really
not
fun.
just Broadway, if Broadway scares you away in any way.
There's a good mixture. And what are some of your favorite songs that you'll get to sing for this?
Oh my gosh, well, New York State of Mind is one of my favorite songs. We're gonna do some South Pacific. We'll do some Les Mis. Obviously, we'll do a little bit of Phantom as well.
Yes.
We tried to make sure that the show was versatile and there's something for everyone.
Something very attainable. A lot of folks might not know this, but we're going to tell you now. He alluded to it. Starring in Phantom of the Opera on Broadway for a good chunk of time through COVID and back and all of that before the unfortunate closing. But there's a tour coming around soon, so you still get to see it soon enough.
But Ben was the final Phantom.
He was.
But I just put this together. The first Phantom was Michael Crawford.
But
and
no
the
relation.
last Phantom was
Ben
Ben
Crawford.
Crawford.
That is
Duh.
so amazing.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I think the funniest thing would be when I would stage door after the show and people would be like, "Your dad must be so proud of you," and I would be like, "Of course he's proud of me." And then they realized that then I would put it together what they actually meant.
What they meant.
Yes.
Not
yes.
Michael Crawford, the original Phantom of the Opera.
No, Tom Crawford.
Yes,
Yes.
is your
Yes,
actual
is my
father.
actual father, yes.
But that's such a cool connection that you have that background that a lot of folks, this will be a lot of their opportunities to see that level of Broadway caliber here in Rockford. What does that mean to you to be able to bring this to folks outside of New York?
I mean, I think there's one of those things when you become an artist, you always love to, give your art and expand people's horizons, I suppose, in a way. So, being able to come out here to Rockford and, share my talents and enjoy, we're just going to have a great time. I've always, when I do these shows, I just make sure that everyone is having fun and we've got something for everyone. So it means the world to me that Rockford wants me to come out here and perform for them. So thank you.
I was like, thanks, Kevin, too, because you're the props conductor now. Is this your first official show as being named principal pops conductor?
Apparently is. I thought July 3rd was, but no.
We're going to count this one.
I guess it's
That's
this one.
That's not at the, not at the Coronado.
So I'm
it's a fun
very
one.
happy that my pal Ben has agreed to come out and do it and share his talents, and my first concert with the title.
That is incredible. What were some of the thought process too? We touched on some of the music that's going to be there, blending the Broadway with more jazz, more pop. What was the decision there?
Well, Ben had a lot of the concert in his head and in place because he's done part of it before with another thing. But we tweaked it a little bit, a little bit for Rockford, a little bit like, well, why don't you do something from Shrek? That was a big thing for, so we're not getting exactly what you've done before. So Rockford's getting a little couple special treats.
Okay, I think we need to lay down all of your shows because you've been, nearly 10 Broadway shows?
6.
6.
But hey, I'd like 10. 10's a good round number.
No, but
nearly.
in the spring,
in the
there
spring,
may or
there
may
will.
not be.
Yeah, there may be there is a number 7. We can't talk about.
We can't talk
but
about it.
There's a number 7. I'm very excited. Yeah. So Les Mis, Shrek the musical, Big Fish, On the 20th Century, which we did together. What was after that? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Phantom, and then
Mystery.
yeah, the mystery.
Spring musical.
Yeah.
Even within that range of shows, you have 20 different types of characters, totally vastly different storylines, vocal types, everything. So that means you kind of have a big range when it comes to starting with something as big and powerful and ending with Phantom, Les Mis to Phantom. But Shrek is kind of the wild card thrown in there too.
Yeah, I think when you create a show like this, you really want to make sure that it's you, you're showcasing you. It just makes it easier, And so when you think about what I've been fortunate to do in my career, I think, well, if we can just kind of present a little bit of everything, then there's going to be something in there for someone. Maybe you don't like old school Broadway, but you like contemporary musical theater. Well, we've got that. Or maybe you're like, I really love the Andrew Lloyd Webber or the Les Mis, and well, we've got that too. We've got something for everyone. And when I put this show together with Kevin, Kevin, we were really like, let's make sure that there's something that everyone's going to tap their toes to.
It's going to be fantastic. You're really taking people on a ride there when it comes to the different tones and styles, and I'm incredibly excited for it. Kevin, what's been your favorite part being back and being now into this role with, I guess, well, we can say technically your second, but your first big one at the Coronado?
Well, it's just always a pleasure to be in front of the orchestra. It's always a pleasure to walk on stage at the Coronado, which as a kid, I used to watch movies at the Coronado, you know, growing up in Pecatonica. And also, I used to go to the Rockford Symphony concerts in the Coronado before it was redone, before it was the CPAC or whatever
Yes.
it's called now. So it's quite an honor to walk on that stage still. And I've been in front of the RSO several times in the past couple of years since I moved back here, and it's always a privilege.
It is such a special moment for you, and we're so thankful that you were able to come and be a part of this concert. It's going to be a real treat for folks. So it is coming up this weekend. You still have opportunity to go and buy tickets. You can get them online at rockfordsymphony.com. You can also stop by their office down there at the Discovery Center in the museum parks. You don't have to get the Ticketmaster fees. A little pro tip for you. You can stop by and get those. But it is Saturday, October 18th, so this Saturday, and the concert starts at 7:30 p.m. And make sure you go and get those tickets ASAP so you get the seats that you want, and you get to go and enjoy the musical stylings of Ben Crawford, the Rockford Symphony Orchestra, all conducted by our principal pops conductor, Kevin Stites. I like the ring to it. It has a good ring to it.
Me too.
Principal
It does.
pops conductor.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. And once again, we'll put that information up on the screen for you. RockfordSymphony.com for tickets. You can also give them a call, 815-965-0049. Stay with us. We'll be back after the break to take a look at our celebrity puzzle person.